right, and we're recording.
We're live?
We're live?
We're live.
Oh.
Ba-da-dum.
Awesome.
What
We're
key does it
back.
end on? What note was that last one?
I don't know. I don't know
F-flat.
notes.
F flat? I think it was F sharp.
Is that flat?
Are we going to be playing footsies the whole time? Or?
No, you just keep your legs under your feet.
I feel like you're so...
Under-
you're,
keep your
Keep
legs.
your feet
Let me-
under your
Gotcha.
chair.
Let me
you're
in on
like
this.
so high.
Oh, it's because
There you go.
He's
I try to
elevated.
establish dominance.
He's elevated. He's trying to alpha everybody.
Yep. I'm out here feeling like a beta now.
Oh, like
have you guys seen those videos on YouTube? Like the whole
What?
alpha and beta...
Have you heard
male-
of Have you heard of Sigma?
No, it's Sigma.
Sigma is like an alpha, but they want to be different. Like so, an
Like
alpha
a
is
higher
like
alpha or what?
no. So like alpha and sigma are the same, but alpha is just in charge of the pack. Sigma wants to be by himself,
Oh, so he's rogue.
but he's an alpha.
So he's a loner.
Mm.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
He's rogue though.
He's like, I can
he's
do it by
rogue.
myself. I don't need a pack.
On his
Exactly.
own.
Yeah.
You-
That's like a sigma.
What's up?
Hmm.
Okay. I can see that. All right, Maluma. We got Maluma. We got Donnie Darko. We got Tim T. I think I'm gonna let you guys come up with the name for me.
For
'cause
you?
even for Tony,
We got
I came
Joel.
up with Sandman.
Joel.
We got Joel.
Jolito.
Jolito. Dude. Okay, so I watched Good Will Hunting.
Oh, you did?
I did. I've never seen it before. I finally
What?
watched it. I honestly thought that at first, for
Uh-huh.
some reason, I thought he was slow, and then he was
Okay.
like autistic for some reason.
Sure.
But because I
Well,
never
because he
saw
didn't
them.
fit in like with the like everyone else
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Is that way? Okay.
But even before like the trailer and everything else, and from what I had heard, I thought
Okay.
for some reason. he
Oh,
was,
you thought
an
it was like
autistic
some
kid.
type of like Forrest Gump movie?
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
that's what it was, and then saw it, and I was like, oh, he's not. He's
Yeah.
not like autistic. He's
Right.
He's normal.
He's- yeah.
He's just pretty much. I don't know. I don't know what his deal.
He's
is.
almost too smart for his own good,
Yeah.
but he got trapped in a certain part of his life, I guess. That's a
Yeah.
good way to put it.
I liked what his friend told him. His friend pretty much said like, dude, you have to get out of here because if I see you here in the next 20 years, I'm gonna beat you up because
That's
I
a good
could
friend.
Yeah. He pretty much said like I could see myself waking up tomorrow and I'm 50 and I'm still here. And
Yeah.
you have like pretty much, I think he said you have the golden ticket, or
Yeah.
the winning lottery ticket.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you need to get out of here because if not, I'm not gonna let you stay here and pretty much be like me.
Yeah. It's like that idea of when you can see, I guess you can recognize someone else's problem before they do, you know?
Yeah.
Or like you can recognize like what the fix is or what the answer is before they see it.
Oh, okay.
Because like they're so in it, they're just in it, meaning like they're in their situation.
They don't see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
I get that.
And like a good friend will tell you like, bro,
And that was kind of alpha of me, huh?
that's gonna be the word of the day.
Word of the day, alpha
This-
and beta.
Forget edifying.
Your job should be like
Alpha, bro.
word of the day for every podcast.
Danny, what's the word of the day?
Alpha.
I think it's already alpha.
Alpha.
It's already
Alpha.
established.
All right, it's established.
Our sponsor for today is
Alpha.
It's Copper
Brought to
Rose
you-
Plumbing.
brought to you
Oh, yeah.
by
That's
the
right.
word alpha.
I figured out his name.
Word alpha.
Alpha.
Alpha. No, but
But what
okay.
do you think? So keep going.
So okay, I liked it.
Have
I
you
liked
guys
the
seen it yet?
storyline.
Have you guys even
Nah.
seen it?
Did you guys see it?
Ah,
No.
you guys gotta see
Okay.
it.
You guys literally didn't listen to him the last time.
No.
It was a good movie. It was a really good movie. I liked Matt Damon. I liked Ben Affleck. I forgot what the other guy's name was.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
It was
R.I.P.
overall. Huh?
R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P.
They were
yeah.
so young,
They were. Yeah.
isn't it crazy?
Yeah, he looked so weird. I think Ben Affleck was the one that like looked like the weirdest
Mhm.
because it was like, whoa, you were Batman.
You're a man.
But it was good. It was good. Good storyline. It didn't have any like drops, like pretty much like gaps in the movie where you're just kind of like, did this really need to be a part of it? If
I
anything,
see what you're saying.
they threw in those like short moments, like when they're all hanging out at technically Ben Affleck's house,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a situation that's going on upstairs.
Mhm.
I think you remember it with the VHS cassette. And he's like, dude, I'm tired of you going up and always doing that in my mom's room. But yeah, overall, it was a really good movie. I liked it, but I would not put it on my top.
No?
List, though. No,
I think I do personally because of just like the overall message. Like I don't know, I can relate to it. I guess in a way, like not like I was born and raised Boston, nothing like that.
Right.
But the message that Robin Williams wants him to understand, like he's surrounded by all these good people who can see his potential, yet he doesn't. He's like chooses not to apply himself. If he just applied himself and like saw his opportunity and took like a hold of it, he could just run, and
Right,
just
yeah.
run. But
dude, they
Yeah.
offered him like different jobs and everything. He was doing job interviews. I was like, dang, dude,
yeah,
like that's crazy. But at the same time, he ended up. It was kind of like a plot twist towards the end because I was not expecting that. I was expecting him to go the other way.
really,
Yeah, because he had like accepted the job and everything. So I'm like, okay, he's
True.
gonna do this, and he just full 360 goes.
No,
in the
that's dope.
opposite
That's also like I think the emotional side of it too. Like what Robin Williams went through in the movie, not like real life. Like it went in the movie,
Right.
what his character went through, and how he was like, don't let. Like he had an assumption about Matt Damon had an assumption about Robin Williams's character's story, and he's like, you don't know anything about what happened. And then once he actually tells him like this is what actually happened, Matt Damon's like, that's when like it hits him.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting, or Will's his name.
Will
Yeah,
and Sean was
Yeah,
his
yeah.
name.
And
the professor.
and then it's like it clicks, and they have that like heart to heart moment where they're all crying. I'm like, dang,
Yeah, that part was like,
I'm not gonna cry, but get
I
rid of these
know.
onions.
I was to the point where I was like, it's not your fault. Because he kept saying that.
Yeah,
He's like,
dude.
it's not your fault. No. It's
You're having
not your fault. And I'm
dreams.
over here like,
You wake up. It's not your fault.
it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I broke those dishes.
You guys gotta watch it. Honestly,
Yeah,
now
it's a really good movie.
Yeah, I feel beta again.
You feel left out?
We're alphaing you into
Yeah.
the corner. Trying to get you to.
What movie has made you cry? I'm gonna answer that before you answer yours. Coco.
Coco Melon?
Coco made me cry. When
Coco
he's
Melon?
like singing to his grandma and she's like remembering,
Oh, Mama Coco.
bro. I was like, I was sitting next to Jonah, your nephew. Well, our nephew, but
He's
like
all-
your actual like blood or Sadi's
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
We're not supposed to say names. Whoops, my bad.
That's whatever.
She'll be on the podcast.
He'll be on, he'll be on the podcast. He's probably listening.
But
to
he
it.
was a kid. Like he was young, and because obviously it was what, like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago that it came out.
Yeah.
Coco?
Yeah.
No.
No,
bro.
yeah.
He was
came out-
young.
It came out a
No.
while
And
ago.
I remember sitting next to him, being like, "Dang, I'm about to cry next to this 2-year-old." Like,
Yeah, it's a good movie. They
2017.
have, that was like 4 years.
That's
ago?
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
2014.
2017.
2017.
Oh,
2017. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was a good movie too.
Coco.
Never saw it.
You never saw Coco?
No.
You
I saw
guys ever
Coco.
saw Moana? That one got me
I
back,
haven't.
back into Disney.
I haven't.
Dude, the last movie I had ever seen before was
Lion
I
King.
think- no, Mulan.
You don't really watch Disney movies or what?
No, I never. And then the first one I ever saw was Moana, and then that I was like, okay, I'm gonna find out what's going on with Coco, find out what's going on with what's the other one, Frozen, and
Oh, that's
all
right.
the
Oh,
other
dude.
ones.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Those movies are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olaf is hilarious. Like straight up.
Oh, dude, what is it? There's that scene where he sounds like he's drunk, but he's like,
Oh, when he's singing?
he's calling for
Oh.
people. He's like, I don't know anyone by that name.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah.
He was running, and he's wait, or not. I don't know if he's running, but he did something, and he goes like, "Sam, wait, I don't know anyone by Sam."
Yeah.
Dude, I butchered that line, but it's all good.
Yeah, no, but those movies are good too. I think they're coming up with like better plots for the movies, especially for like Disney. I think that's what's going on with it, where it actually is like
Everyone. It's not just the
entertainment,
kid shows,
Yeah,
and
it's no
or they're
longer
not
that.
kid movies anymore. Anyone can relate, I guess.
like the kid
But
can
also
relate
us,
'cause
we
of
grew
the-
up with it, so there's like
Yeah,
just naturally like, I feel like a lot more adults nowadays are not afraid to be attached to the things that they were, or maybe not
Yeah.
attached, but like not afraid to embrace the things that they embraced as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like our parents, I'm pretty sure they just. I remember my dad would he didn't like Star Wars and he wouldn't ever like put it on for us as a kid
Right.
because he thought it was like nerdy and geeky for like that's how he couldn't like he didn't like it. So he just never showed it to us. Same with Harry Potter, like all those movies. And then like I watched them in my 20s because I started making decisions for myself.
Right.
And I'm like, these are amazing movies. Why did you guys like deprive me
Of those
of
movies.
these amazing movies? Yeah. So
That's actually, I think, our next podcast. I was gonna say like lean more towards something like geeky because I was gonna show you guys something that I collect, and I love it, and I think you guys would appreciate.
I think
it.
everyone has a little geek or nerd,
Yeah.
something that they can nerd out about.
Yeah.
I say that. I don't say like you're a nerd. I say like everyone has something that they nerd out about.
Yeah,
So like I don't know.
let's nerd out together.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Don't worry, you'll understand next
You ever
podcast.
okay? Have you ever like just?
Dude, you do it the same way with the Funko Pops.
No, he does it the same with the fun.
No, my bro-
Nah, actually,
our brother.
Yeah,
I don't really do that.
Crutch.
yeah.
I mean, I have them, but I,
have
don't
them,
like.
but
He
I
has
don't
more?
know. I want to make a theme though. I do want to make.
I was gonna say like, have you ever just like honed in on one thing that you were just for whatever reason super like interested in, and you couldn't like you couldn't almost like you couldn't get home and wait to do whatever that was.
Yeah.
That's what I call like nerding out. Like
Yeah, that's true.
that's like it's almost like a passion that is just like there. Like
Well,
to me,
we-
that's nerding out.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, like now, not so much anymore, but when I was a kid, like it would be like, bro, I can't wait to go home and play Madden.
Oh, yeah.
Or Lego
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars.
Sure.
Oh,
Ooh,
Lego
Lego
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
That was good for the
Lego
PSP.
days.
Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You remember
man.
SOCOM?
Yeah.
So-
You guys
That one
remember
was good.
Ace Combat?
Oh
we
that
didn't.
was
We didn't
good.
play that one.
You know which
but
one
I
had
did.
me good? What's the one that we played? We tried playing again. It was
Oh, Little Big Planet.
no. Oh, that one was good too.
Ooh, yeah.
But no, Black. What was it?
Oh, Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell.
Yeah, that one was
one.
tight.
That
I
one
don't
was
think
tight.
I played that one.
That
You-
one was good.
You would remember it if I showed you like the cover.
Really?
Yeah.
It was by Tom Splinter. What was that guy's name?
Tom
Tom Clancy.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy.
That's right.
It's crazy how he did the books and he also did the video games.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
This was just making money.
I think
left
there
and
was a
right.
movie that came out too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
it did. I watched it. It sucked. I couldn't like keep up with it. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You know which? Because I think they made the games. I don't know if there's books, but they made the games for sure before they made a movie of it. And I was like, dude, this movie was actually dope.
one?
Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
The movie
okay.
was
Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed was
I-
awesome.
They never
liked
made, they
the-
never came out with the sequel though.
Yeah.
I liked
Uh-huh.
the movie, but I think a lot of people just didn't.
I
But
yeah, I,
liked
love the
it.
movie.
I loved
It's a
it.
good
It
one.
was awesome.
I
It's not
liked,
a top
I liked the
three.
games too.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a good movie.
Okay, let's get into it. So what we know that Maluma over here, aka Jake, aka
Maluma.
Jake, one of yours was Good Will Hunting, which was
Uh-huh.
a great movie. I think I would just throw it. I wouldn't say like okay, let's not say top 3 or top 5 because there's so many great movies. But let's
True.
just throw in some in the hat.
Something that's a must watch for
Yeah,
everyone.
must watch.
I would say
definitely.
that.
I would
Something
say
that's a must watch.
Yeah, must watch Good Will Hunting for sure.
It doesn't
For
even have
sure.
to be like an order, just something that like you would really recommend to people for whatever reason.
Something
Yeah.
that'll edify. No, I'm just kidding.
Alpha Phi.
I mean, we know. I think we said last time we said Interstellar.
Yeah.
about
I
that
think
last time.
I think that was your pick.
Interstellar is a good one,
No, yeah, that's
There's also,
dude, that was so good.
bro. You know which one I really like? Like the videography above everything else. Like the story was good and everything, but the videography was like the only one that like ever stood out to me. Was in 1917.
Oh yeah,
That one was-
single scene sequence. Oh
one
my
whole scene.
goodness, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
dude, they did not stop filming that.
Yeah.
It was just one full scene.
Oh,
that thing was crazy.
So good, dude.
The part
So
where
good.
he's running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like even the intro, it just like
It's
there's
all
no.
one
he's the
cuts.
guy that was in war but wasn't like never picked up a gun, right?
No, that's Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw
That's
Ridge.
another good one.
That's a good one.
Oh.
Too.
Oh, I love that one.
That's a good
Where he
war
ended up
movie.
saving people.
That's my top
Yeah.
five.
That's Hacksaw Ridge.
Nineteen-
Hacksaw Ridge.
I think one of you guys recommended it last time.
Hacksaw Ridge.
So then I
Hacksaw
had
Ridge.
it backwards.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge is good.
I
Did you do
recommend
your
that.
Wordle for
that,
today?
that one? No, I didn't. But that before you asked me that,
Okay,
that's
second.
one of the ones that
I got it on the second guess.
Don't show me. Don't show me.
I got it on
You
the
got
second guess. Yes, sir.
1917 is the one where
It's two guys.
he's like a messenger,
Yeah, they're
and
It's
he
his
needs
brother.
he needs to get a message from like one side
Oh,
of the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
battlefront to the other.
Yeah. Dude, I
And
went to
kind of
this.
shows him.
I watched
shows
this-
his
I watched
journey
this
going
movie
from
in the
the
theater by myself.
trenches into the city.
1917.
Yeah, it was good.
Bro, it's so good, dude.
That is good.
Like,
But
they,
it's
they
all
could-
filmed in one
Oh.
sequence. Like there's no like cuts. There's no pauses.
Well,
there's only
obviously,
there's only one
right.
pause.
Obviously, there is cuts.
There's
I watched
only
it
one
twice.
pause.
No. Throughout the movie, there's cuts.
Oh,
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
just
I wanna
make
see
it
it
look
again.
so
Yeah.
seamless. Like,
It's so
amazing.
seamless.
They
But
do
one
such
of the
a good
biggest
job.
cuts is when he passes out in the staircase.
Yeah.
That's where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like the
Well,
next
even
scene is
when
him
he
waking
goes
up.
into the trench and into like that room, like it goes all black right there, but it's like it's moving with it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
That's
there's a couple of them, but
I mean,
it's super hard
what's-
to tell.
I think it's just sick. Like the way they like the way they follow him when he's first walking through the trenches for the
Mhm.
first time,
Right, yeah.
and you're experiencing it with
Firsthand,
him,
yeah.
like
It's like you're right
and like
there
there's
next
no
to him.
like yeah the fact that there's no cuts, it just makes it more like, geez, like
Yeah.
you know,
Have you guys seen Enemy at the Gates?
Enemy at the
No.
Gates is good.
man,
haven't seen it.
I
horrible
love
with
it.
names.
All right, let's stick to war for now. Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one's
that
good.
one is good,
Goated
dude.
Of
movie,
course.
goated movie.
What's up? Fury.
Fury's a good one.
Fury
too.
with
Wait.
Brad
Fury's
Pitt.
Fury's got like all of them. Inglorious Bastards.
Bro, I can't remember.
Glorious Bastards too. Yeah, that's good.
Fury is a good one though.
You have to give me like a minute to like. Oh yeah.
What's it called? Tears of the Sun. You
Never
guys
seen
remember
it.
that one?
Mm-mm.
No,
That one's good.
Tears-
It's with the guy that does
I'm all looking up the movies because
Die
I don't
Hard?
know names.
the main character. I forgot his name.
I don't think I've seen this.
Something
Bruce Willis?
Stratham.
Oh,
Yeah, Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Yeah, he does.
Bruce Willis.
What was the one you said after
I said
1917?
Fury. I said
Before Fury.
Saving Private Ryan.
No, after.
After
whatever. Oh,
Fury, it was Fury.
It was Fury, Saving
Inglourious
Private Ryan.
Bastards.
Yeah, you said Inglorious Bastards,
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Whatever.
Uh,
There's one
so,
in there.
I said Tears of the Sun.
No, not that one either.
I think that was.
Jake's like, nah, that's trash.
It's because I'm like looking them up as I'm like. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. What else is a good war movie?
Have you guys seen Ford versus Ferrari?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
I need to see it. I have not
That
seen
was
it, but I
good.
keep hearing like it's really good.
It tells you like the story of what was
Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus
Yeah.
Ferrari, but the actual race and the car
versus
that they make.
Chrysler and Hyundai.
No, it's just
Oh,
it's
Ford
just
and Ferrari.
yeah, Ford versus Ferrari.
There's one-
in
there's
Le
one-
Mans, the Le Mans race, in Italy, I think it's at, and then it's or maybe it's France, and that's how they build the Ford GT. That's where it came from, like because they were working on it.
Tractors.
They were developing a car that would actually compete against Ferrari, and
Mhm.
that's where Ford came out with the Ford GT. Freaking beautiful car,
Yeah.
awesome car, but super expensive, and I can't afford
What's that one? It's like a Lamborghini and a Ferrari. It's a movie.
one. Lamborghini and Ferrari.
Pretty sure it's a movie, or maybe it's just a story.
Ford versus
Oh,
Lamborghini.
are you talking about how?
How Lamborghini came.
Yeah, Lamborghini came from.
There's
one
a
of
movie? Or a
no.
documentary or what?
I sent you a video about it, about the creators of Lamborghini. Originally, they had tractors that they used to
Yeah,
build,
they
and
used
then
to be-
eventually they jumped into the motorsports because of Ferrari, because they were working with Ferrari, and then eventually they broke off from Ferrari to do the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
But then
Really?
Lamborghini got sold to like a whole
That's a
bunch of people.
movie.
No, that's not a movie. That was just.
No,
I'll
that's
send
like
you.
the
I'll send you
story.
the video. It's pretty much.
You have a video?
Oh, it was the everything you need to know about
Okay.
Ferrari, or everything you need to know about Lamborghini.
Oh.
It's awesome.
Have you guys seen Tenet?
Yeah.
Or Tenet?
Yeah, that
I
one's
didn't like it.
I like.
You didn't like it?
Did
Why?
you
didn't like it.
understand it though?
It's
I didn't like it because I
understand
didn't understand it.
So there was
why.
there's some scenes in Tenet where you can't hear like the actors talk, and that's the point. Like that was a director's choice. Like obviously you can turn on subtitles.
The way the movie
and-
was directed was more complex than like the movie. The way it was like the actual
Yeah.
movie itself.
Mhm.
Like the way it was shot
Yeah.
was more complex. Have
Oh,
you
for
seen
sure.
Memento?
I
Yes.
love Memento.
It's-
Memento
it's-
is
it kind of has the same
Mm-hmm.
idea.
Yeah.
But the difference is Memento, like they did the black and white versus actual color, and that's
Mhm.
how you could tell like, oh, these are different times.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They didn't do that in Tenet, obviously.
I did
But-
kind of get it that it was kind of going back and forth, and like it was kind of like
intertwined.
with
Yeah.
it. And it was pretty much alpha something. What's the word? Alpha.
No, I enjoyed it, but I was still confused. I still had questions at the end of the movie, so I had to watch like an after review of like someone who was breaking it down, and then it made
They
more
broke it
sense
down
to me,
too.
and I actually really like enjoyed it and was
That's
like, ooh,
that's
this
all
and
of
that.
Christopher Nolan's films.
Yeah.
He loves messing with time. Like he did Memento, he did Inception, he did Interstellar, he did Tenet.
Did he do
He
In
did
Time?
Memento?
Yeah, that was Christopher Nolan.
Have you guys
Dude.
seen that one yet?
That's so alpha.
Memento. Oh, okay. I'm gonna kind of burn it out for some people a little bit, but
That's such an old movie, bro.
it's an old
Yeah.
movie. You should have seen it by now.
Yeah.
It literally.
It's your fault. If you're
It's
getting spoiled, it's your fault.
the start of the movie is the beginning and the end, and the movie ends in the middle.
Yeah.
That's how.
That's
That's the
what's-
best way to describe it.
Well, no, isn't it
No,
like?
Oh, yeah,
No,
because it
that's
jumps
how it
back
is.
and forth.
no,
But
it's
then
going-
it goes middle, and then like, isn't it showing all three?
No.
It ends
like
in the
that.
middle
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
because the end of the movie, he stops.
That's
the
when
car.
everything makes sense.
He
It's
stops
so
the car
crazy,
in
bro.
like the middle of the road, and then he pulls over and parks, and then that's where it's like technically it's the middle.
And
of the
then
movie.
now you know like what's gonna
You
happen.
know what's gonna happen,
And
because you saw
that's
it.
that's so
That's so
awesome, bro.
trippy.
Like it's
And what's crazy is
I wanna
like
see
if
it
the
again.
movie was just played simply straight on, it'd probably be like whack or something.
yeah.
No, there you can go on YouTube and,
And
you
watch
can
it?
watch it in order.
Uh,
Like you
Oh,
can
that'd be
watch
cool.
it. It would be
Huh.
I think the black and white scenes all together, and then it goes to the middle, and then it goes to the ending. Of
Someone
the
took the
colored
time to do
scenes.
that. That's
fun.
pretty.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's kind of
intense.
alpha of them.
Very alpha of them.
I think you're just thinking that word is just used for like anything.
No, I mean think about it. Like there's lost people out there that like, dude, I don't get this movie. So this guy's like, dude, I got you betas, and he puts it all together.
Okay, let's go into action movies. Top action movies that you guys would probably recommend.
One that comes to mind. I mean, Christopher Nolan. Like a lot of his movies have a lot of action. Like it's
Right.
dope. It's insane. But I kind of want to get away from that. From him, I would say this is gonna be weird, but like the first one that came to mind was Den of Thieves, where
That was a
it's
good one.
Oh, okay,
it's
yeah.
50 Cent. It's is that what's his name? The British guy. He's Olympus Has Fallen or White House Has Fallen.
Oh,
Gerard Butler. Gerard
Gerard
Butler.
Yeah, from PS I Love
Gerard Butler.
You could have said from 300.
Yeah,
But he
300.
says from PS I Love You.
You. Wow,
And he did come out in that movie too.
that's an action movie
That's
too.
an actually hilarious movie.
That's a-
Oh no, Ugly. I'm thinking of Ugly Truth.
That's
a rom-com.
Yeah.
Oh, that he's really good in
I'm
that.
not gonna lie,
He's got his own
rom-coms.
show.
Rom-coms
good
are
at
good too.
rom-coms, yeah.
But we're
That's
talking about
that's
action.
another-
Talking about
yeah,
action.
We're talking about action. Just strictly action.
Action. Yeah.
That one was
that
action,
That
though.
is good.
There is action.
You know
in that
what's one that I feel like there's no other movie that can beat this as far as action. This is the most action you're gonna probably ever get. I'm pretty
The
sure.
Notebook.
Wait, I got you. Pacific Rim.
No,
Ah,
there's not
dude.
enough. There's not even any like a smidge of enough action in that movie.
one?
No,
Wait,
I
you're saying,
love
you're
Pacific
saying
Rim.
an action movie with no action in it?
This movie has so much action
Oh.
that you can't deny it as the one movie that has the most action in the movie.
Bro, Cars.
Cars,
No.
bro.
Cars? No.
Cars.
You ready?
I thought you were going there.
Raid Redemption and
Oh.
Raid 2.
Never saw
I
it.
don't remember them.
Those are. Well, I mean,
It's
are they
like
even in English?
They're
I feel like I
Indonesian
wanted to-
movies,
They're Indonesian.
but they have them translated in English.
I was ready
and
to
it's
agree
the
with you,
most,
but
It's the most. Okay,
No, it's
think
true.
about it like this.
Like they.
There's the movie starts where it's a group of cops, a SWAT team, that goes into a building and raids it from drug dealers and the gang members and everything, and they get stuck halfway up the building because
Wait,
the
isn't
gang
this a separate
members
movie?
close it down.
The second movie?
There's a
It's
second
called
one.
I
Raid
have seen
2.
this.
There's Raid 1 and Raid 2.
But
So the gang members go downstairs and then just lock up the building.
They lock
Yeah.
them out of like exiting. So this is a multiple story building,
Yeah.
like the Morgan Stanley building.
Why
so
am I
they go
thinking of a
in
different movie?
and they get up to like I think like what 6th floor,
yeah.
and then somehow the
It
gang
does.
members close the.
Well,
the
they
next
they
few
run
floors.
it.
They run it.
It's
Because
their
this is
their building.
Yeah, it's like
It's based in
people
the
live
future,
there.
right?
No. You're thinking about Dread.
That's what I'm
Dread
thinking
is
about.
very similar to it.
Okay, see, yeah,
but
yeah,
this
that's
one's
what I was
even
thinking
more.
about. Oh,
More
okay.
action. Dude, Dread is awesome because of the fact that they take the drug and it like slows everything down.
We do not promote drugs,
We do not promote drugs.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
but they were awesome. No.
But okay, so yeah, this SWAT team goes up. They end up at like the 6th floor or whatever. Everything's locked down. Pretty much, there's this building's filled with hundreds of people.
Yeah.
because there are people that live
They
there.
straight up jacked the idea from this movie.
Which one
It
came
could
out
have been,
first?
but yeah, maybe it was
crazy.
the opposite
Okay,
way.
the
But
raid.
either way,
Okay.
that the storylines are so different. They pretty much kill their way out. They
Yeah.
try to kill their
They
way
have
out.
to.
Yeah, they pretty much like the head boss that lives on the penthouse pretty much says, he gets on the intercom and he's like, "All right, there's cops inside the building. I want you guys to all lock it down. Whoever can kill all these cops gets free rent for a year." And everyone's like, "Game on!"
They all
So
live in
they have to-
California.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, they pretty much have to escape, and oh, dude, it's just action nonstop, guns, explosions, machete fights.
What's it called?
Dread. Oh no, Dread.
Raid.
Raid Redemption.
So Raid 2 is a sequel. Is it like the same?
It's about the main character following up through the.
He goes after the gang.
family. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'll watch it. That
Dude,
sounds tight. I
it's-
love action.
it's- oh,
I don't
you
know.
love
I think
this
I
one.
watched it, but it was just too much action. Like I was just like, dude, just settle down.
There's no settling down.
There's no settling
is
down.
no
it's just
settling
like
down. It's
they
just
just finish a
in your
fight and a
face.
new fight comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real life.
More guys
I
pop
don't
up
know,
out of
man.
nowhere.
Just too much action
There's
for
so
me.
much. There's one scene where a guy gets slammed against the wall like 6 times before he even hits the ground.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim.
I gotta watch that.
Pacific Rim's good. I would recommend Pacific Rim.
I
because
love
you got
Pacific Rim.
Giant machines versus
Yeah.
giant monsters. There's
Oh.
nothing better than that.
They're called kaijus, and they're just
Caillou?
kaijus.
But that's
good
Gerard
show.
Butler too.
Kaiju's. Do you remember the name of the?
Idris Alba, was it? Idris
Yeah,
Elba.
Idris Elba.
He's in it.
But
I'm,
Gerard
uh,
Butler is the main.
I don't know who that
he's
is.
He's a dad.
I don't know who that is.
No. He's in
Man, what am I
American
thinking of?
Movie. You're thinking about another movie, dude.
There's a
2012.
I don't know, but he's gonna be stuck on that for
do you,
like the
do
rest
you
of the
remember
podcast.
what the machines are called? Because you know there's
Oh
Kaiju's.
yeah, they're
It starts with the J.
Jaegers.
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 Yeah. Jaegers.
The
Jaegers
Jaeger-
versus
Jaeger
Kaiju's.
mon-
Dude, like
monsters.
it's honestly like that brings out the little kid in me. Just
Yeah.
like all the getting into a big suit like that,
Yeah.
controlling a big old robot.
Robot that's
Dude, like it's
Yeah.
just
3 times the size of like the Chrysler building.
and then the fact that there's different types. So like you
Yeah.
have the old technology of the Jaegers where it's run on nuclear, fusion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the like the Asian one. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it,
the
I
new
think
one.
they're from China.
Yeah.
And it's 3 of them. And they're like the
Oh,
big old
yeah.
Jaeger's a samurai. Like, dude, come
Yeah.
on.
Do you remember their fighting technique? What it was called? It was called the cloud, thunder, and lightning formation or
Oh
whatever.
yeah. And then you had the
It
like,
sounds ridiculous,
Bro,
but it was awesome.
They had to have stolen that from like Power Rangers or something.
No, I think originally they went off of like the comic book genre and like animation. So they probably did pull
Kai-
a lot of different stuff from
kaijus are like that's just what like Japanese people
There's
call.
Japanese.
I think monsters. So like Godzilla's a kaiju,
Yeah,
technically.
technically.
Godzilla.
And then well, I was gonna say technically Mecha Godzilla would be
Mecha, dude, that's a
Would
good
be-
movie too.
Oh.
The latest
That is-
Godzilla.
that is-
that's
is
a
it
good
Kong,
one.
Kong
It was
vs.
Kong
Godzilla?
Dude, yeah. Dude, Kong alone. The Kong?
Yeah.
Kong? No, that was good. That was a good one.
Dude, just that whole fight scene where Mecha Godzilla is just like destroy. I don't know.
Duking
Dude.
it out
I
with
feel
them.
like they
Oh.
should have waited before they dropped that whole, like all the monsters. Like they should have
King
done
of
a
the
movie.
Monsters?
Yeah,
King
they
of the
should have done
Monsters?
like a movie for Mothra, a movie for
Well, not a lot of people like Mothra.
Everyone likes Godzilla.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like when you think of kaijus, you think of.
But I feel like you
Godzilla.
guys lost so much potential.
Hey,
I mean, they
you
could
guys
have ended up
remember
going
that Charlie Day
Yeah.
came out in,
Oh,
in Pacific
yeah.
Rim? And then he's the villain in the second one. Did you see the second
I didn't.
Pacific Rim?
I didn't see
There's
the second
a
one
Pacific
because
Rim too?
I saw
Yeah?
the
You didn't
Jaegers.
see it?
No.
It's not as good as the original.
I saw the
Uh.
Jaegers and I was like, dude, this is not the same.
Yeah, they look kind of like they kind
They're
of
Power
out.
Rangers.
Yeah, they cheaped out on it.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
the whole like storyline too, it's like they have like this much. They only have 24 hours to do this, and you think about it, it's like, dude, if in reality what you guys are trying to accomplish in 24 hours would take humanity 6 months the least.
Yeah.
The least to transport a machine like that, and then they're trying to do it in 24 hours. That makes no sense. So,
It got too sci-fi. See, the thing with like
Yeah, too
Pacific
sci-fi.
Rim, obviously kaiju's aren't real, but there was some believability in the Jaegers themselves. Like the fact that if humans
you
were
believe
ever
in
to
Jaegers?
build something that big, they would need 2 humans to control, like one for the left side, one for the right side.
Yeah.
Probably like the Power Rangers, like one per
That's what I was saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
per
yeah.
like limb.
Limb.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, but
That
they
would
were smaller. But I don't know. I saw some of the. I think I saw like the trailer and it just didn't.
It didn't, but I think you should still watch it because they left it open ended for a third one, and then they came
Yeah.
out with a show on Netflix too.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's like an animation. One.
What shows do you guys watch?
Oh, one I have to recommend for
Haven't seen
you,
any.
Suits, because
Oh, bro, that's a good one.
I've heard about it.
Goodwill Hunting.
I heard about
the
this years ago.
Will
Suits.
is very similar to Mike Ross.
Yeah.
Very similar.
In
Is he
Suits?
Yeah, he's
Is
got
he-
a photogenic memory. He's pretty much got kicked out of college. Is a pot smoking lowlife in the beginning of the show, and he ends up becoming one of the best lawyers in New York.
Mm.
And if you like that, you'll like Jailbreak. Jailbreak is a good one, bro.
Yeah, I've
You
heard
remember
that's
Jailbreak?
another one.
Yeah, that was good too.
Bro.
See, but
Let's
all
hook
these
on that
all
one.
these shows,
They take
they're
forever.
so like, there's. I'm so far behind on like in them. Like even Game of
Thrones?
Thrones, like these are so long where I'm like, bro, I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, for Game of Thrones, I've had so many people recommend it. Alex has recommended it.
I can't binge watch
that's
anymore.
true, though, dude.
That's true.
I can't binge
I
watch
keep
anymore.
it-
I'll watch one, maybe two, but I'm like, I'll feel like, all right, like I'm spending way too much time
I'll
here.
stick
Like,
to a movie instead.
That's how I feel about like all
Yeah.
the Star Wars shows. Like, I haven't seen.
I space them out. So I think I need to watch the last episode of the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I haven't
Uh,
seen it. I
haven't
saw
seen that.
Mandalorian though.
Haven't
That was
seen
good.
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I keep up with those.
I've seen all Star Wars, everything until the Mandalorian. I didn't see Obi-Wan or whatever. Everything sucked compared to Mandalorian. But episode 3. That was the only movie that I was like, all right, this is good. Everything else honestly was trash.
Of
in
the
my-
Mandalorian show?
Episode
No, no,
3
no.
of Mandalorian.
Episode
Mandalorian, everything was good.
Or you mean episode 3
the
of the
entire
movie series?
everything sucked.
Nah, man. They
Really?
didn't suck.
Yeah. I didn't
You
like
suck.
it. You suck. I'm an alpha.
Is that a Rise of the? What is it? Rise of the Empire?
Episode 3?
Rise of the
Dude, I don't
Fallen.
remember, bro. I don't.
I forgot.
Fallen
It's,
of the
it's pretty
Rise.
much
I don't know.
Vader, when the creation of him, pretty much.
Empire
Luke-
Strikes
Luke
Back.
and,
I think it is.
Maybe. I can't even remember. Dude.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I started
What's
watching
that?
Jack Reacher on Amazon. Dude, that one.
Who's the actor for that?
I don't know, but I feel like he could play a really good Batman. Like,
He's-
dude, he's massive. He's like
the white
6'6".
dude, right?
Yeah, he's like 6'6",
I-
like 280. He's
Wait.
massive.
I can't take him serious.
Jack Reacher?
I can't take him serious because of one thing. He came out in Wedding Ringer with Kevin Hart, and he was dumb, and I
Wait.
could not take him serious after that.
Like some people get stuck in a
Oh,
role.
okay. I think I
Yeah.
remember.
yeah, he
But
had
I feel like
a
that's-
lisp or something like that. He'd be like a twitch or something like that.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
no,
yeah.
you,
I see.
but you
I'm-
should, dude.
yeah,
When you watch, if you ever watch Jack Reacher, which there's only one season out and there's only 8 episodes, they do a really good job of at the end of each episode leaving you on a cliffhanger, so you want to watch the next one.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Well, I think the best shows, even the best movies, like they leave you like
Okay,
wanting
yeah.
more.
yeah, but then the way the first one ends, the second one just picks up. Like it's the same scene, so you just go straight into. So it's very easy to just get caught up watching the next episode, and the next
And
episode.
you're just like, well, I gotta watch this fight scene end.
Yeah.
You're like, I
Got
got
it.
Well, the thing
I have
is
no
like,
choice.
you want to keep watching because you want to like find
Yeah,
out
you
what
gotta figure it
happens,
out.
but it doesn't happen until like 3 episodes later. So
That's true. I feel like that was
Yeah.
Scandal. I feel like Scandal was like that.
What about musicals?
You remember Scandal?
Nah, not my cup of tea.
I've
Any
watched,
musicals that you'd watch?
Huh?
Uh,
that would
Musical?
you recommend?
Oh, bro.
Does Coco count?
No, Greatest Showman.
No, The Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman is
Yes, I
probably
haven't
the
seen
that.
best
Bro.
musical.
That's another.
Well,
one.
I've
hold
never
on.
seen.
You ever seen Hamilton? That's an actual musical.
Oh, I know. It's an actual
Ooh,
huge.
That was
No,
actually
I haven't
That
seen
one's
it.
like
That's actually pretty good.
Grammy like nominated
Yeah.
and all that. Like yeah.
They're still going.
Pretty good.
They
Yeah.
still
Ah.
they
They
still,
still
do it
You
on
know what
Broadway.
was really dope when we went to New York and saw the Lion
Lion
King
King,
Broadway show.
bro.
Oh my gosh, bro! Like,
That was
Good.
and then
cool.
as
All
a
the
musician,
live
like
music,
as a musician, like
Mhm.
the production of just everything
seeing the band.
so sick. Like an ultimate Dude, it was so
like
dope.
like a live movie.
It was like
pretty
a
much.
yeah.
It was better than the live
Yeah.
movie, and,
Oh, really?
and that's saying something because I
The
think
movie was good. Yeah.
But that's about a thing. All right,
Not-
what about old movies?
Lion King.
Oh, there's one called Life is Beautiful.
Ooh, yeah.
You ever seen
that's
it?
Good.
Wait,
It's one with like the Italians. There's like 2 Italian who accidentally get they
Wait,
think
maybe I
the
haven't
Germans
seen this one.
think that they're Jews, and so they bring them in and they're stuck, but they're not. They're Italian. Like they're not Jewish or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to spoil it because dude, that one I
Have you
I
seen
might
it?
have
Is
cried.
it, is
I
it
might have
like
cried on that one.
the boy in the green pajamas?
It's kind of like
or
that.
Striped-
Yeah,
Schindler's
boy in the
List?
striped pajamas.
He's in green.
Boy in the
striped
green, why was he in green pajamas, dude?
Boy in the
That's
green
me
pajamas.
That's a
right now.
deep- that's a
That's
deep
literally
one.
me right now.
That's such a
Literally,
good
Daddy.
movie. The
Schindler's
Pianist. Or Schindler's List is like definitely like
Pianist.
the Pianist.
Pianist
Though.
was good.
Is that
Dude,
is that with the guy
Pianist
from
is-
Whiplash? Because Whiplash
No.
was good too.
Whiplash was good,
I don't.
but I didn't like the ending of Whiplash.
The Pianist is so
Dude,
good.
I wrote these down because I was like, oh, I gotta throw these in there. You guys remember 12 Angry Men?
12
Yeah.
and Grandma, yeah.
That one's
a
good.
Yeah. Oh,
one,
that's
dude.
when they're a jury,
The
right?
jury. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
That's a good one.
That one I saw in school, but
Yeah,
like
I
I
saw it in
enjoyed
school
it
too.
because
Yeah.
it just shows you like the
One
criminal
guy
justice
just
system and all that.
changed everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's great.
And all
When
he
he-
did
when he-
was
When he bring that pocket,
That
knife
wasn't
and he's
even
like,
his in-
boom.
that wasn't
I
even
just
his
bought it.
like. He just I feel like he just wanted to make a point. Like he didn't even care
I know.
about
I
the
know.
trial. He just wanted
you
to
know
make
what he
a
was trying
point.
to do? He was trying to be an alpha.
He was.
Yeah.
the alpha.
He was trying to be an alpha.
The other
He
guy's
became the
exactly what it
alpha.
was.
Yeah.
He really was.
What's the one? The one that flew over the cuckoo's nest
What'd you say?
Yeah, yeah.
with
I know,
Jack
that's a good one.
Nicholson.
Nah,
That's
I've
a
never
good
seen it.
one. And then one of my top ones is
Mice and Men.
Mice and Men's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one's good.
I mean, but these are like
well, these are
Yeah,
old
yeah,
movies.
yeah,
Old
yeah.
movies.
The Untouchables.
Never seen it.
That's a good one.
I know what
With
this
Al
is, but
Capone?
I'm trying to blank.
The
Robert
Incredibles?
De Niro.
The Incredibles? That one's good too.
No, that's good.
Incredible.
The
Up.
Untouchables is with Robert De Niro playing Al Capone.
What about The Italian Job?
Still haven't
I
seen
liked it, but I don't know if that's one I would recommend as like one of the
Oh, old?
well, yeah, as an old one, yeah.
I
What
definitely,
about,
I definitely cried in Up.
Ocean's
That was
11?
Ooh.
Oceans of
Oh,
well,
yeah,
all the
12,
oceans.
yeah.
All the
12,
I don't
oceans
think
are
those are
pretty
that
good.
old, but I wouldn't consider those like older. But
Those are like 2000,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But those are good.
What about
Fight Club.
Fight
Fight
Club is
Club.
good.
What's the one rule of Fight Club?
You know what I'm talking about?
No Fight Club.
No Fight Club. What
No,
about funny movies?
That's from Ted Lasso.
No Fight Club.
He's like,
Oh,
Ted
we got
Ted
one
Lasso
rule.
is a good.
That's a good show.
That was a good show.
'Cause
I
it's a
didn't finish
feel-good
it,
show.
but it was good.
It's a good show because
bro.
it's a feel good show, and those are rare.
I felt good.
Like for a feel good show to be really good,
Mm-hmm. I felt
that's
good.
rare.
Okay, what about funny?
Ted Lasso.
The Office. Are you talking about shows or what are we talking
We're
about?
talking about
Parks
movies.
and Rec.
Oh, movies.
Movies.
Movies?
Movies.
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
I haven't seen
this
it yet.
most
Dude, you
recent
haven't
Thor.
seen it?
The
That was
most
funny.
recent Thor was funny.
That,
too.
was
no,
funny.
Ragnarok is
It
way
was
better
funny.
though.
Oh, for sure. But
Dude,
this-
you gotta watch Thor Ragnarok.
I gotta see.
That one is
yeah, that's a
hilarious.
good one.
You don't even have to watch all the like the other Marvel
Are
stuff.
you not into the Marvel movies, or
Oh no, I definitely
you
am.
just haven't seen it then, or what?
that
I
one?
haven't
No,
seen it.
I
You haven't
think
seen that one? That's crazy.
It just came out.
I think it's on Disney.
Not this
No,
one. There's
not
Thor
Love and
Ragnarok.
Thunder.
Oh, sorry.
Love and Thunder just came
Love
out.
and Thunder just came out. Yeah.
It is funny.
Ragnarok. Yeah,
It's
I
funny
saw that.
because I think out of all the movies, this is the one where he's like the most. I don't know.
not superhero-ish.
Yeah, not
Like, he's just-
superhero-ish. Yeah.
His
So-
mentality.
So
is
which
just
one's
like
funnier,
human.
Ragnarok or Love and Thunder?
Ragnarok. I would
Really?
say, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's the same director,
It's still
so it's
funny,
like
though.
the same kind of
Yeah.
comedy, like
It-
slapstick
yeah.
humor.
Yeah.
I'd have to see it again, but I'm pretty sure Ragnarok is still funny.
Yeah,
That's
I
the one
did-
with
I did.
Hulk, and they're like in space.
Yeah, I saw it.
That
was
one.
good.
That
It's
one
also a good
scene-
story.
Yeah.
I started clapping.
You started.
I was
Oh.
sitting next to Matt. Oh, my bad for name.
He's gonna come out.
He's
of
gonna
the
come
podcast.
out in the podcast.
Oh, yeah,
That's
talked
what we
about
always
it.
say. And eventually they
But
will.
like there's a scene that something happens, like reunited type stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I just was.
You
I
could
looked at.
spoil it.
I
bro.
looked
If
at
you guys
Matt.
haven't seen it.
Oh yeah,
come on.
they haven't seen
But
it. The next one-
the point where he's
Spoiler.
like,
He's like,
no,
spoiler
he's a
alert.
friend from work.
Like I was making
Oh, yeah.
a joke
Yeah.
though. I wasn't actually like, but I was just like imagine,
You were
imagine, we just all,
clapping, bro.
imagine the
That's
whole
such
everyone
good-
just starts
that's a
clapping
good-
like
yeah.
right now, like
Yeah.
Oh wait.
yeah, exactly.
Just like
Just
that.
and the
In the
movie's
middle
not
of
even
the
over. It's
theater.
just like something that happens.
mid movie type of deal.
You know which one almost made me cry? And it's an action movie. No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, okay.
Bro, because
Oh,
of
yeah.
the 3 Spider-Mans.
Oh, that was such a good movie.
When Andrew Garfield jumps to
That was
save,
such a good movie.
bro.
I mean, I didn't cry.
I didn't cry about that.
I didn't cry, but I was
Yeah,
more
you
like,
did. You were
I didn't cry,
a
but
beta.
there was a
You
tear.
beta.
I
You
sweated. I sweated.
I
Sweat
I
from my
sweated
eyes.
from
He
my
was
eyes.
sweated from
I
his
was
eyebrow.
sweating.
I was
sweating. All right, what about Tag?
Tag was a good one.
Such
That
a
one's
good
good.
movie.
Tag's a good
Tag.
I'm lost. What?
The ending is
I
sad
thought
though.
it sucked.
Tag?
That's why.
It's based on a
It's
true
a funny
story.
movie though.
It's
Yeah.
based on a true story.
Group of guys play tag once a month, even when they were like in their 40s. And 50s.
Oh, I don't think I ever saw it, but
Such
I
a
heard
good
about
movie.
it.
Yeah.
Game night.
Game Night's a good one.
Game
yeah.
night's good.
You know what's also funny? Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Jumanji,
Which
just because,
one?
dude, I love Kevin
I think
Hart.
the
There's like-
first
there's like
one. I don't know if the
Oh,
second
yeah,
one
yeah,
was.
They are funny.
No,
His kind of
And Jack Black.
Jack Black, and The
Jack
Rock.
Black.
That's
Dude,
a good.
all of
that's a
their
good-
comedy together is just.
I mean,
Actually, I
Jack
don't-
Black
I don't
is
know if I-
hilarious. School
yeah.
of Rock is a legendary
Yeah.
movie.
Dude,
Nacho
School of
Libre.
Rock.
I
Do
mean,
you guys
go-
remember this
come on.
movie? Tropical Thunder.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tropical
That-
Thunder.
I think that's
Tropic.
Adam's.
Tropic Thunder.
That's
I think
Adam's
that's
favorite
Adam's
movie.
favorite movie.
That's such
Tropic
a funny
Thunder.
movie.
Nacho Libre. I think someone just
you
said
got
that.
Nacho Libre.
You got Black Jack.
Oh, but
Jack Black.
Jack Black, or whatever his name is.
Jack Black.
He's blonde in that movie. You got
Jack Blonde.
Jack Blonde.
That Robert Downey
Robert
Jr.
Downey Jr. Black faced.
Yeah.
He's black faced in that movie. And I'm the black.
That-
I'm the white dude playing the black
You got
dude that's pretending to be another dude.
What's the dude from Iron Man? But he's not Iron Man. He's the cap. Not. What is he?
the Falcon.
The
Not Falcon.
Iron Patriot guy.
The Iron Patriot.
What about him?
But what's his name?
I don't know.
He comes out in that movie too, no?
No.
Oh.
You have Ben Stiller, and you have
yeah.
Yeah.
Ben
what's
Stiller.
the other guy that's in there?
Bro.
Isn't like Brad
Someone
Pitt
else.
or someone in there?
Okay.
No.
I'm thinking
This
of
is
a
an
different
old movie, and it's a hilarious movie, even to this day, and it's goated. I don't know if you remember it. Heavyweights.
No.
Heavyweights.
Never seen it.
It's an
Lost
an
me.
older movie, but it's about like a group of kids that go to basically fat camp.
Oh yes, that's
And they
such
stash
a funny movie.
I
they
get so
stash all the
excited, bro.
chocolates and everything.
Dude, that's one of those movies that
Bro.
like,
Really? I gotta watch it.
Dude.
Disney Channel had to like. I think it was Disney.
Nowadays,
Channel,
there's no way that it
right?
would ever air.
You can't pass.
Yeah, there's a
But I
ton
have
of
the
movies.
VHS. Like I have the VHS, and like to this day, and
They
like
have
it's on Disney
warnings.
Plus.
They have
Oh,
warnings
okay.
when you see it.
Really?
Yeah, because even
Bro,
dude,
watch it on
there's-
Disney
There's
Plus,
a couple
bro.
movies on
Watch
Disney
it.
that they'll
so
tell you like
good.
discretion, like this is part of the
Viewer
movie.
discretion is
Yeah.
advised.
If you are overweight, this will be offensive.
Yeah,
Huh.
no, yeah,
You
yeah,
will
yeah.
cry.
I think it says something like that.
1995, bro. Is that when you weren't even born?
I wasn't even born yet, bro.
Ben Stiller goes
I wasn't
over
even
there,
a
he's
You
thought.
guys have to watch this, bro.
Now I'm a
I'm
thought.
trying to think of some of his lines. He calls them so many names,
Bro,
dude. They're
I know,
eating
but-
rats or whatever.
It's so funny, bro. How is it only a 6.6? People are tripping.
What is that? Rotten Tomatoes? I can't trust Rotten Tomatoes.
I
don't know.
trust it either.
First off,
No,
You have to
Rotten
watch.
Tomatoes
First off,
is
they're
a bunch
rotten.
of random people.
Heavyweights
so-
is such a good movie.
All right, let's go.
I mean,
with-
it's not
let's-
like a good. I
Dodgeball.
wouldn't say it's a good movie.
Dodgeball's a good movie.
Let's finish this off with
Dodgeball, yeah.
romance,
Rom-coms.
rom-coms, or just romance,
Love and
romance
Thunder.
rom-coms.
Yes,
Love and
I love
Thunder.
it.
That's a romance, a rom-com.
Yeah, probably.
You guys.
I don't know. I don't have any
I'm
rom
gonna go into the deep
Oh,
water.
I think there's The Proposal. That's a good one.
one.
The Ugly Truth. That's a good
That
one.
is a good
Like,
one.
literally, that was good.
I got
I'm
one.
gonna go deep. The Notebook.
Ah,
Oh,
no,
I mean,
that's
that's everybody.
that's such a basic answer,
yeah, it
though.
is.
But, I mean, it is. I
That
know what
was
you're
Such
saying.
a beta movie.
That's beta.
Uh,
That's beta of you.
Never saw
Titanic.
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 But that's
I'll
also
say The
another-
Office. Jim and Pam,
Ooh,
hands down.
Yeah.
That
Well,
might
it has to be a
one.
movie. Oh, did you guys ever watch When Harry Met Sally? That's a
I
good
don't
one.
think so.
That's a good one.
I went through a phase, but I'm not gonna lie, where I just watched
was
a few
watching
rom
other
coms.
ones.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Sad times.
Casablanca. That's an old movie. But
Casablanca. Oh,
Is it in Spanish?
I'm thinking of the
white and black movie.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Casa de Mi Padre with Will Ferrell.
Oh, that's
what I was thinking, bro.
If I could recommend
that
one
one.
movie
That
never
was
to
funny.
watch, that is my number one movie. I would
To never watch. You didn't like it?
You didn't
I
like it?
hated
Dude,
it.
it was
Well, I mean, that's a
funny,
horrible
bro.
movie, but that's what makes it funny because they
Yeah.
they intended it to be horrible.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. There wasn't a balance of like, oh, it's so funny that it's okay that it's bad.
It was just
bad.
It was,
and not funny.
It was Napoleon Dynamite on like
Steroid,
every type
yeah.
of steroid.
You
It
seriously?
was just hilarious to me that he would walk on his horse, and then like the
Yeah.
background would move. Like you could tell it was.
No, I always laugh.
right now, bro.
No, but I would not want to watch it again.
I
Like,
always
if it was
laugh at
playing,
the-
I would change it.
At the scene where he's dying and he's rolling up a cigarette and he can't get it right and it's all crumbling.
Bro.
Oh, bro.
That's a funny movie.
Dude, I can't believe you didn't. Do you like Nacho Libre?
I'm not a big fan.
Okay,
Well,
so you don't
I'm
like
not-
you don't
I-
like stupid
I-
movies like Dumb and Dumber.
I hate Dumb and Dumber.
What about Napoleon
Okay,
I
Dynamite?
hate
That's-
Napoleon
at least you're
Dynamite.
consistent.
I hate-
Okay.
At least you're
I
consistent.
hate
He doesn't
Nacho
like
Libre.
movie he relates to.
It
You don't
reminds
like
me of
movies that
bad
are
things.
that are edifying you. That's what you're
Edifying.
saying.
Oh, that's yeah. Pretty much.
Those are some of my favorite.
Wait, what was the
movies.
last question though? Or you said rom-coms? You answered.
Rom-coms.
I mean, those are my answers. I don't know about you. What did you say? The Office.
I don't watch rom-coms.
You said The Office.
I
I mean, they're also
I
the
can't
thing is
think
they're
of any
also
rom-coms.
hilarious.
Passion of the
The
Christ.
Bounty Hunter. I'm just
Bounty
thinking of like
Hunter.
Bounty Hunter is
Gerard
good.
Butler movies. Honestly,
Is Passion of the Christ a romance movie?
I mean,
Oh,
come
what
on
about
now.
This Means War? You ever seen that
Ooh,
one?
that one's good.
That was a good one.
Do you guys remember Hitch?
Oh,
Hitch is a good
Technically,
one,
it's a
dude.
rom-com.
Yeah.
Hitch is a good one.
Larry and what's it?
Let me see.
What's it called?
Larry and
Where they pretend to be gay.
they pretend
and
to
they
be
get
gay.
married.
Yeah. You ever seen it?
It's
They're
what's his name?
firefighters.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
James-
Mr. and Mr.
James-
Smith.
What's his name? James.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's a
thinking of-
rom com. No,
That's
it's
not a
not.
rom-com. That's just
They
uh,
they
It's
included
an
that.
action
It's an
movie.
action
But
rom.
But it is a good one. It is a good one.
It's an action rom com. There's some with what's his name?
What are we at?
The guy from
we're
Punk.
about to end it.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton
Oh,
Kutcher.
Why'd you say
the
that?
Spy or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
The Spy Next Door or something. Like
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There's one where it's him and what's her
The
name?
white-
Mila
that.
Kunis.
The white girl.
No, Mila
Killers?
Kunis. I think it's actually that's his actual wife, right? Mila
Killers?
Kunis.
The girl from the '70s show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
that
I
movie.
know-
It was
I
a
know
movie that
that
they did
there
together.
was-
Oh no,
there
I'm
was
thinking
one-
Justin Timberlake.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
That's what I
that's a
said.
funny one.
That's a funny one.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Who?
I'm just
what's
gonna
his
throw a
name?
whole bunch of
What's
random
his
ones.
name?
Do you guys
50
remember
Dates.
Due Dates?
50, yeah.
Due Date. That's
didn't
a
like
good
that.
one.
I
You
didn't
didn't
like
like
That's
it?
not a rom com.
I know.
not
I'm
even
just
a
throwing it in
rom-com,
there.
dude.
Oh.
Another one was
50 First Dates.
Get him to
50
the
First
Greek.
Dates.
That's
What?
not a rom
That
com.
was
That's
not
not a
bad.
rom com.
What'd you say?
Get him to the Greek. You remember that one? Pet the
Oh,
furry
I think
wall.
you were thinking of Greek Wedding. I was thinking of Greek Wedding.
Oh, no, no.
I've seen Greek Wedding. Yeah.
I'm
That's
just throwing random
pretty
movies in
funny.
there that I'd probably recommend.
Um,
Any last ones before we end this one?
No.
I think we're good.
No.
All right, we're gonna end it there. Thank you to our sponsor, Copper Rose Plumbing, because they paid for all this stuff. All righty then. Catch you guys on the next one. Go ahead and hit it.